Welcome, Capricorn. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Seven of Pentacles as your overall theme for this reading. This is describing a pause that you are taking to evaluate the resources that are available to you. There's been an incredible surge of growth as you have anchored onto your particular path or journey. Some deep healing work you're doing is allowing you to look at everything differently. So you continue to review the events of your life, the relationships, the successes, the failures, but you're seeing it differently. You're looking at your resources as a way to make possible and productive your authentic expression of who you are. Underneath the deck, the Knight of Cups is verifying this incredible heart opening you're experiencing. And this has been arduous as you have had to almost work backwards from a clear-eyed assessment of your material resources, which may be scant, which may be under pressure right now, to your behaviors, patterns, the way in which you have defined love, you have chosen yourself in the past, and the healing that you are welcoming into your life as a result of your ability to look squarely at the things that are deeply uncomfortable, shameful, or painful in your life. So this is about the willingness to look in a very disciplined, methodical way at the way you have felt about yourself on the way to a new experience of feelings. And that sort of brings me to the general theme of this energy, Capricorn. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. Venus is moving into Aries tomorrow, and it will quickly conjunct with Neptune or join up with Neptune. Venus is already helping us to clarify our authentic feelings and emotions. It's encouraging us as it joins with the planet of Neptune, which is our higher spiritual consciousness and awareness, our connection to all things and all people, that we are being prompted to feel inside the dream, our vision, what we hope to achieve. Whatever that looks like, we're encouraged to not wait for those things to happen, but feel the impact that that success, those goals, that attainment has upon us now, so that we're actually reversing this backward healing trend. And now we're moving ourselves forward by capturing the feelings, the emotions, particularly those things that have been suppressed, hidden, or ignored. Even particularly those things dismissed by others. So I thank you for spending some time with me today. I value it and appreciate your support. And in the 10th house, how you're showing up in the world, how others see you, the Nine of Pentacles is again confirming this sense of personal integrity, autonomy, freedom, independence. You're really looking at yourself as whole and complete, and a way to stabilize and secure what it is you have been able to accomplish, no matter how modest, to recognize it as your garden, as your interests, your talents, your relationships being tended in sacred space that you have created in honor of your dreams, your purpose, your experience in life. In the 10th house, in the first house, the house of your awareness, your mindset, the Three of Pentacles. We're being very practical, Capricorn, as is your natural disposition. The Three of Pentacles is about producing something with others like you. So your expertise is being invited into a space of collaboration with others who are whole, masterful, complete, highly skilled in different areas in a way that facilitates a collaboration to build something beautiful, something excellent, something that will last a long time, something that will bring value to many people. So this 3, I believe, is the number of creativity. It's the number of artist. It's the number of your own creative impulse, no matter what your field or area of activity. But this is your mindset. This is how you approach every opportunity in the current moment, how to make this collaboration work and produce things that you have vision, but allowing room for the unexpected. In the 4th house, the house of your soul, your home, your roots, your foundation, the Two of Wands, there's a sense here that you are very clear about what you bring to any situation. And in many ways, you are inspiring a partnership. This can be working with an organization or with another individual or a group of individuals towards a purpose that is new to you. You've done something routinely and often enough that you've gained experience in one clear arena, but you're looking at how you can offer your service, your vision to the greater world, the unfamiliar world. And that is a way, in that way, as you plan, as you consider different ways that you can grow, expand outward, you are in a position of anticipating growth. This is a kind of nervous anticipation and excitement around what could be possible. And clearly you don't know yet, but you're inviting the unfamiliar into your plan, into your scheme, framework in order to explore a new direction. In the 7th house of significant others, the World card is indicating the complete closure of a particular relationship style, or just a historic way you have of relating to others in your life that you have perfected to the best of your ability. You have learned to balance the needs of others against that of your own. Perhaps you've been a masterful supervisor or organizational leader, or simply a best collaborator, and you've achieved something through that particular effort, and you've been recognized for it. The rewards come in many ways, but most importantly in how you're aware that this particular effort has prepared you for what lies ahead, for something new. It feels as though you've had to and are in the process of creating closure, and that closure has a lot to do with the way that you are exploring your relationships to the extent of the way you form deeper connections. And for you, it appears that these deeper connections are what you understand really fuels your creative energy. This is how your imagination is sparked and encouraged in the right association. But you're looking for a way to do that in, I want to say greater safety, because when we are this vulnerable, when we show up in such a way that we are exposing ourselves, For an earth sign, Capricorn, innately reserved, innately shy, some would say suspicious. This is daring for you, but I feel that you've gained enough in terms of emotional maturity and stability that you are comfortable exposing yourself to see where it can land in the right company, in the correct partnerships, and in the right support system. If this reading is resonating for you, Capricorn, please like this video. Please share this with others. And I have pulled the card, and that is concluded with please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the support that you give me. Courage reads, I find the inner strength to face fears with confidence. There's a lot here coming out about the necessity to be independent, to be alone because of some heightened sensitivity and that need for protection. As I just mentioned, I believe that you are becoming so well versed in terms of your emotional maturity, your deeper wisdom regarding the self-knowledge you've gained, that you are less uncomfortable being vulnerable out loud, being vulnerable in a group or even in public. I think that you have been vulnerable in the past in this way, but it has been derided as naive, as gullible at times, because you work so hard to do the right thing generally. It isn't that Capricorns don't do plenty of naughty things too. You are assuming or have assumed in the past that others are like you. And unfortunately, you've had to learn the hard way that that is not the case. So I feel like this courage is a deeper level of allowing yourself to be seen, the less hiding away, less staying in a protective shell, which I associate with a Capricorn nature, holding oneself separate from others. In the first house, the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I think I'm sensing that opportunities are flowing through you, through your connections, through the people that you know in your community. These can be people you've known for a long time. These can be new friends, but the world feels small when it comes to opportunities that are coming to you. And perhaps there is a kind of recycling for some of you of a certain age where you're returning to environments or associations from your past in a positive way, in a way that sparks more productivity and creativity for you and sparks interest in you and what you're doing, so that opportunities seem to be popping up in, for you, unlikely places. In the fourth house, the Two of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles. Many of you, many of the larger collective are getting the King of Pentacles precisely in this place, which during this time of chaos, change, unpredictability, crumbling structures, almost feels like having an edge. So this is you anchoring and securing your foundation, no matter how modest or grand. You are focusing on your productivity, what you've been able to achieve in such a way that you are recognizing ways that you can be practically generous with what you've built, what you know. And that generosity extends into the world as one example, not necessarily giving things away because we're not all in that position, but certainly sharing your knowledge, modeling behavior, modeling successful discipline, work ethic, perseverance in a way that you freely give information to those that are looking to stabilize their own foundation. You are turning the corner from sort of nose to the grindstone approach to enjoying, if you have to continue to work hard, to making sure that it's work that you love and enjoy, particularly as the environment is heating up a little bit in May. It's going to be amping up opportunities, connections, and the need for action. And so you feel poised to be available, to share, to give back to others in multiple ways that are not connected to money or resources in that particularly Pentacles way that we always think about. This includes our values. In the seventh house, the World card is clarified by the Three of Pentacles again. So this is wonderful confirmation about how you are achieving and completing a cycle of creative and productive excellence as part of a team, closing out some aspects of that, perhaps the specific relationships that those once centered around, to a new community for many of you, where you are again gaining the opportunity to start all over again, it feels like. If you struggled in the past, the future looks much more productive, joyful, spontaneous, creative. There's less of a need for control in your future iteration. The way that you're staging these opportunities to come to you and to be able to move on them appropriately is much more synergistic, much less reliant on your plotting and planning in the way that's become customary. In fact, for everyone, the idea that we need to understand everything before we begin is quickly fading away as the current world stage is informing us that we, in many ways, can't project what will happen in the future. And in that way, we must channel our focus in a way that allows us to do what we can in the moment, do what we can now, enjoy life now. In the 10th house, the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords. The King of Swords is telling me that your need for academic rigor, for intellectual, or for thoughtfulness, I will say, not intellectual thoughtfulness, but just thoughtfulness in general is necessary. Part of how you're growing is by closely understanding in many ways, particularly in terms of cultural shifts and movements, how our assumptions must shift, how our expectations must change, how we have diverted from a clear-eyed view of abundance in the truly spiritual sense, in the sense that there's enough from enough for everyone, to an idea that we're all constantly strategizing to get ahead. This is sort of, I feel you piercing the myth of the rat race. And even that sounds antiquated in the new age of technology. But the motivation seems to be the same. The desperate rush to accumulate things. And you are clear as you are building up your own independence, you're stabilizing your own particular garden, just how much of that is unnecessary for what it is you're here to do, what your sole purpose is, and how you can reach out to others in unexpected arenas to offer them support, help, and they you. So I see the King of Swords here as opening up conversations in unexpected places, even in unexpected ways, because of your profound curiosity, your lack of assumptions, having had so many of your assumptions overturned in your healing process. I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle. So many are dropping. I'll take this one. And the Divine Temple Crystal, the key word is source. I'm deeply connected to and an expression of the divine source of the universe. Thank you so much, Capricorn. If you've enjoyed this content, check out more here. And until next time, namaste.